Hi, it's Princess 3X, and today I'm filming my January hits and misses. Before I get started, I want to just apologize for the lack of videos in this past week or so. School has been crazy busy, so I've just been getting deadline after deadline after deadline. But now all my deadlines have passed, so I can start making videos again for like multiple days throughout a week. So yes, and I'm going to get started with this now because I have a lot of them. There's a lot of stuff in this January favorites hits and misses because Christmas has passed in the past month or so, and New Year's, and I've worked a lot more as well. So I've just had more money to buy things, and there's been a lot of stuff that I bought off my wish list. So that is the only reason why I have a lot of stuff. But anyways, let's get started, and I hope you guys enjoy. So I'm just going to start off with nail polishes because I only have one nail polish to talk about this month, and that is the Revlon Nail Enamel, and this is in Lilac Pastelle. But it's this really gorgeous lilac purple color. But it is really pretty. Now it's really pale, and it's sort of hard to notice that it's a lilac at first sight. It may just look like a white color, but once you notice it, it's really unique and it's really pretty. And it's hard to find a lilac that's this pale and this sort of pure lilac. So I really love this color, and I've been wearing it on my toes and my nails recently. But I do love this. The only problem I have with this is that the consistency is so watery. Like, it is way too liquidy, so it takes forever to build it up, and it's really streaky until the last coat, so that's a little bothersome, but other than that, I love this color. Next, I have two lipsticks to talk about, and they are both by Revlon. Surprisingly, Revlon Cosmetics have been like my love this month. I don't know why, but I've been absolutely adoring loads of Revlon products this month. I'm only going to mention these two products specifically as products that I've really loved, and the nail polish, but there have been eyeshadows and stuff that I've been using really regularly this month from Revlon. So anyways, this is the Revlon Colorburst lipstick, and this is in peach, and I love this color. I'm going to try and do swatches later on, but it's a perfect neutral peach color, and it is so pretty. I love this color. It goes on really smoothly. It's completely moisturizing. The staying power is so-so. It's not that great of staying power, surprisingly, only because I guess I drank it and everything throughout the day, so it doesn't stay that well through drinking, and I do have to reapply it. I think I reapplied it like 4 times today. I was wearing it earlier, but it's worn off since then. So that's the only problem. It's really not that great of lasting power, but the color is the perfect peach color for my skin tone, so I wear it nonetheless. The next lipstick from Revlon is a Revlon Colorburst Lip Butter, and this is, of course, the ever so famous Lip Butters, and this is in Berry Smoothie. I wanted to get a color as my first lip butter only because I didn't know if I would like Creme Brulee, the Nude, or Creamsicle. I'm definitely going to go get some other colors, but this is Berry Smoothie. It's just sort of a dark pink color, but it's really natural looking. And what I love about these is that they are so smooth, they're really moisturizing, and the lasting power on these is amazing. The Colorburst lipsticks, the lasting power is it's not that great, but on these I find they stay all day long, which is surprising. You'd think that these would have less of a staying power. But they are a tad sticky, so that is the only thing I find troublesome with this, but I can totally get past it. The pigmentation is gorgeous, the formula is amazing, and the staying power is flawless. So I definitely recommend these. I know a lot of people are like thinking that they're really not worth the hype, but they are totally worth the hype. I didn't believe it at first. I didn't think a lipstick could be that great, but they are amazing. These are really great lipsticks, and I definitely recommend them. And also, if you're going to buy these lipsticks, as with any other drugstore product, I definitely recommend you checking out prices online first, because I went to Ulta to buy it, and they were $7.99, I think. And then right down the road, I went to Bed Bath & Beyond, and they were $5.79. So it's a $2 difference. So I definitely recommend checking out Bed Bath & Beyond if you have one near you, because they have the best prices. Okay, moving on to face products. For some reason, this month I have about 1 million face products, only because that's all I've been sort of really obsessing over this month is a bunch of face products. So yeah. The first thing is my new favorite foundation, which for some reason has black stuff all over it. I think it's from being next to my mascara. I don't know. But it is the Physicians Formula Healthy Wear Tinted Moisturizer. I did mention this in my after Christmas haul, I think, but it is amazing. I love the formula on this. It's super light. It is very, very liquidy, but I think that's what contributes to the lightness of it. And the skin tone for me is perfect. It has SPF 50, so I don't have to worry about putting on sunscreen, and it is amazing. I love this foundation. I would buy another one. I hope they aren't discontinuing it because I do plan on buying another one, but it is amazing. I definitely recommend this if you're looking for a new tinted moisturizer. And I've been switching off between this and this recently. I stopped using my BB cream for a really long time because I started using this, but recently I have picked up my BB cream again. You guys have seen this a million times. This is the Skin 79 V.I.P Gold Collection Super BB Cream. And it is a Korean brand. I know a lot of American brands are coming out with BB creams nowadays, but I don't know what I'm going to think about those. I do plan on trying a few just to see how they compare to the Korean brands, but I don't know. We'll see how that goes. But this is a Korean brand, Skin 79. I have talked about this loads of times before. I do have a whole video on it. I think I have a whole video on it, or I've mentioned it in a favorites video. So if you guys have any questions regarding BB creams, where I get my BB creams, what they are, so on and so forth, let me know, and I may make a separate video, or I'll just answer your questions. But I've been switching off between these two. My only problem with the BB is that it's a little gray toned, which is with most BB creams typical, but once it oxidizes, it usually blends in perfectly. So I've been switching off between these two depending on what kind of foundation I want. This is about, I guess, low to medium coverage but buildable, and this is low coverage. So it just depends on what I'm, feeling that day. So I like both though. They're both really amazing. And then to set my foundation, I've been using the E.L.F HD powder, high definition powder. This is amazing. I think I raved about this in my E.L.F review video, part 2, which I haven't put up yet, but I plan on putting that up soon. This is amazing, 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 amazing. And I know I've used that word like a million times, but I really do. All these products this month have been sort of obsessions of mine recently. So I do love every single one of these products immensely, especially this month. Milled really finely, and it's really soft. It does give your face a really flawless look, and if you're wearing it over foundation, it doesn't mattify it completely. It takes away some of the shine, but it sets as more of a soft matte look. Like, it's dewy to a point, but it's not dewy. It's really confusing and really hard to explain, but it's just a sort of soft half matte look, which I really like because it looks so natural. It hides all your imperfections, like if you have bumpy skin or deep pores, it'll cover it up, and it doesn't make your foundation look cakey. That's always my worry, is because I always have to set my foundation with a powder because I don't want transferring to happen, but I don't like setting my foundation with a powder and then, of course, then I have cakey foundation. But I don't run into that problem with this at all. Now, this is one of the more expensive E.L.F products. This is $6 rather than $3. And I don't think you can buy it in stores anywhere. If you can, definitely let me know because I don't want to have to order this online again for just this product. But I definitely recommend it if you're looking for a new powder because it's cheaper than any of the other HD powders on the market, and it's just as amazing. Then last but not least, for face or for facial products, I have 2 E.L.F blushes, one which I like more than the other, and I also mentioned these in my E.L.F review, but I'm going to mention them again. And the first one is in Twinkle Pink. I hate how they make the labels on the back so tiny, and it just looks like this. And it is a really pretty color. I'm a bit disappointed that I got this just because it's not what I expected, and I'll explain that in a second. But it's this really pretty peach color with gold shimmer in it. It's really pretty. And E.L.F blushes, I can't rave about them enough. They're absolutely gorgeous. You're not going to be able to see the swatch of this. But it's really pretty on my face. My only problem with this is I already own the E.L.F contour and blush palette thing, which I ordered online, and I got this in store, so I totally didn't make the same connection. They are basically the exact same color. This and the blush inside the palette are exactly the same shade, same sparkle, everything, except for this has a little bit more color payoff. So if this was in the palette instead, I would stock up because this blush is gorgeous. It's a great everyday blush. I did wear it today, but it's probably worn off. But it is a really pretty color. So my only problem is that I already basically own it, so it was a waste of money when I bought it in stores, but it's nice nonetheless. So I definitely recommend this if you don't have a blush like this yet. Now, the only thing with e.l.f. blush is that they don't make really any unique colors. So I don't buy them a lot just because I have a lot of blushes that I don't use. But it's a very pretty color, so. And then next is my all-time favorite e.l.f. blush now. I'm obsessed over this blush and I wear it all the time. And this is in Fuschia Fusion. And it is this really pretty hot pink color. I never wanted to get a hot pink color before because I was so afraid of it being too cool toned. And this is a really cool toned pink. It's showing up a lot more cool toned on camera than it is in real life. It's not this purple in real life. It's just a really hot pink. And it's so pigmented. And the camera's not doing it justice because the sun has officially gone down, but it is really pretty. And I did nothing except for wash it out. But I love this blush. I've worn it all day, every day, all the time. If I'm doing a neutral look, I wear this one. If I'm doing something colorful like I did today, I wear the other one. It just depends on what kind of eye look I'm doing. But I love pairing this with neutral looks because it's so pink. And it really stands out. And surprisingly, it looks really amazing on me. If you are really pale, it'd probably look amazing. If you're really tan or really dark, it'd probably still look just as amazing. I think this is a really universal blush. Even if you think your skin tone is way too warm, definitely try it out. I have olive skin tone. I'm really yellow based. So I didn't think this would work on me because usually I just stick to warm blushes. But this is a great blush. It's absolutely gorgeous. It's pigmented and the staying power on it is amazing. Okay, next I have some eye products, and the first thing is the bases that I've been using for this month, and surprisingly, they're not actual eyeshadow bases. They are the Physicians Formula Gel Cream Liners, and this is from the Glam trio for Hazel eyes. I got this, of course, as an eyeliner because I needed a new black eyeliner and it was on sale, and I do like the consistencies of these, but these two colors are sort of impossible for me to use. Or they were at first, and I was just like, what would I ever use these colors for because they're so light? But I started using them as eyeshadow bases, and the amazing thing about these, which I totally did not expect, I expected them to crease, is they will not crease at all. They don't crease, they don't fade, they don't budge, which is really nice because they work technically as an eyeliner. So I do really like these as bases, and that's all I've been using them for, so there's actually quite a dent in each one of them. But I'll show you. This is a gold. And I'll show you what eyeshadow I've been using under this in a second. But this is a gold color. It's really pretty. And then the other one, which is probably my favorite out of the two, because it's a little more unique than just a gold base, is a sort of silver toned purple. A really lilac purple. It's too dark on camera, but it's a really lilac purple with almost gold shimmer in it, but you can't tell. But I love using this under taupe eyeshadows because it makes them look sort of silver and really purple. So I love this eyeshadow. But I really do like the both of them. They work great as bases. As eyeliners, I'm sure they'd work just as fine, just I don't like the colors of them for eyeliners. But as bases, they're absolutely amazing. Now under that gold eyeshadow base, I've been using the L'Oreal 24-Hour Infallible eyeshadow. Of course, this is another one of those items that has been overhyped on YouTube, so on and so forth. And I do understand the hype because this is an amazing eyeshadow, which I'm about to talk about. But I don't always listen to the hype on YouTube. If a product is hyped a lot, it does make me a little more interested in it. But I still have to really look at in-depth reviews about it before I go out and buy it because I'm really selective about makeup. But anyways, I got mine in a neutral color, once again, just in case I didn't like it. I wanted to be a color that I could use whether I liked it or not, you know, if I had to get rid of it. But I bought it in $8.92 Amber Rush, and this is definitely worth the hype. This is an amazing eyeshadow. I bought it because Jen from Head to Toe was talking about it, and I think she has this shade. I don't know. I think she owns like all of them now, but basically it's a crushed pigment, and I will open it up and show you in a second, that is really finely crushed, and It goes on almost like a cream, but not really. It's not really a cream, still a powder. And it is so pigmented. It's so pigmented. It's really metallic and really shimmery. And I've gotten so many compliments. Like, it goes on like a cream. It's that sort of smooth. But you can see there, that's what it looks like in the pan. That's how packed down it is. So you get a really decent amount of product. But I've worn this on multiple occasions, and every time I wear it, I get so many compliments because it's really a genuinely amazing eyeshadow. Now, my swatch does not do it justice, but it goes on, it just goes on really amazing. And the lasting power is amazing. Pigmentation, like I said, is flawless, and I'd really recommend any of these shades. I do plan on picking up more because I love it so much, but I don't know if I could use this as a crease color just because I don't think I could use the consistency as a crease color, but I'm sure you could if you wanted to. But I probably would just pick up a bunch of colors that I want to use as lid colors, which there are a few lighter shades as well. So I love this eyeshadow. It stands out is what I like about it. It could be a neutral shade, and when you look down, or even if you're just looking straight and you can see it, it stands out and it makes your eyes really pop. So that's what I really enjoy about this eyeshadow, is that no matter what the color is, it's going to stand out because of the really intense sort of sheen it has. So I do really enjoy that. And yeah, it goes on like butter. It's amazing. Okay, next is an eyeshadow adhesive. Next is an eyelash adhesive, and this is the Duo Waterproof, and I got mine in dark tone. And I mean, there's not a lot you can say about an eyelash glue, but I do love this eyelash glue. I've tried like 4 eyelash glues now, and this is the best one that I've found so far. It stays put. It does not budge. My friend had to go do research, and we went to the university near us and got our books there, and we had to walk around everywhere because I had to get art books and so on and so forth. So we were walking in the wind and the cold, and it was crazy because it was super windy, and my eyelashes did not budge. It was amazing. I love this glue, and I got the dark tone because I'm always wearing black eyeliner, but I think that soon I'm going to pick up the clear tone for lower lashes, and also if I buy like brown eyeliner or something. So I do love this eyelash adhesive, and I definitely recommend it. I wasn't going to pick it up at first because I didn't think I needed to spend that money because I don't wear false eyelashes that often. But recently, since I got this, I've been wearing false eyelashes all the time. So it's definitely a great product to have on hand. And next is my E.L.F cream eyeliner, and this is in black. I put this in here just because it's something that I've been using every day, but it's nothing extraordinary. It's a great eyeliner, stays on all day, really black, and I really do enjoy it. But as far as comparison to other cream liners I've tried, there's nothing really extraordinary about it. But it's nice if you're looking for a cheap cream eyeliner. So I just wanted to mention that to you guys because I've been using it all the time. And then for facial things, the first thing I have is an E.L.F Zit Zapper, and you will notice I do have a lot of E.L.F products. If you watch my vlogs, I went to Walmart and found out that E.L.F is now sold there, so I freaked out and bought too much stuff. But this is the E.L.F Zit Zapper, which I had heard a lot of good things about, and I bought it, and it actually does work pretty well. But I found out basically what this is just plain witch hazel, so there's really no point in buying this when you can buy a huge bottle of witch hazel, which is the stuff that comes in the brown sort of peroxide bottle. I think, I'm not sure. Witch hazel is just a clear liquid, and it just dries out pimples. Or you can use witch hazel for whatever, but this is supposed to dry out your pimples and tone down redness. But it's basically just witch hazel in a roller ball, but I do like this because it's a roller ball format and it's easier to put on certain spots. It's really convenient, the packaging is cute and easy to use, and it was $1. So if you don't like it or you don't see any results, you're not really missing out on much. But I really love this product for just spot treatments. And then next is my new moisturizer, which is the Eucerin Calming Cream Daily Moisturizer, which I have shown you guys in my skincare routine video. And I really like this. I do only have the small version because my sister bought this for me. And it's good to just try out small versions of things if you can find them before you buy the full size, just in case you don't like it. But I do like this. I have seen a difference in my skin. It's less dry now. It's more moisturized, of course. and it doesn't make my face oily. It sinks in really well and everything. My only problem is it doesn't moisturize it enough. I don't think my skin still has a lot of dry patches, so I might pick up a nightly sort of intense moisturizer and just start using this in the morning instead of morning and night. Before I mention my song favorites of the month, which is something I want to start doing for you guys because I always have some kind of songs that I'm obsessed with for the month. I want to mention my misses. I have 2 misses this month, and there were a lot of products that I didn't really like this month. But these are the 2 that I have been definitely avoiding. I don't touch them at all. I hate these products. And the first one is the Revlon Colorburst lipstick. And you're probably like, wait, did you not do that before? But this is the one in Cherry Ice. I used this once to swatch it to see how it looked. And then that was it. It's still completely unused. But it's in Cherry Ice. And it's just the color on this is horrible. I wanted a red color, but this is a orange red with a bunch of gold sparkles in it, and it's not even shimmer, it's like glitter, so you can feel it on your lips. So I really hate this color. It's just not good at all, and it's really sheer, so you have to do like a million coats. And I just think that if these sparkles weren't as evident on my lips, that I would be a bit happier, because you can see from far away it's a very pretty orangey red, which I would have been fine with if it was an orangey red instead of like a blood red, but the sparkles are just way too evident on your lips. It's really way too sheer, and I just don't like it at all. It's not the red that I want. I'm just a little disappointed with this lipstick because the swatch shows it as a really pretty red color with minimal shimmer, if none at all. So the swatch is really deceiving on these. So that's the only problem I find with these, is that the swatches are usually not spot on. With the peach one it is, but with this one it obviously was not. So this was just sort of a waste of money because I have not used this at all. The next thing is also a waste of money because I have been using this as a mirror instead of the actual product. And this is the Physicians Formula Healthy Wear Powder Foundation. Now, as I mentioned earlier, the tinted moisturizer is amazing, great, but the powder foundation is it's not really good at all. I don't use it ever. And I got this because Jen, of course, was talking about it again, and I think maybe I would like this more if it was an actual color, but because I have it in translucent medium, it's useless basically. It is SPF 50 and it is a powder foundation with a huge mirror, which I won't show you, but you can see the powder foundation here. Healthy Wear is engraved into it, and it's got a sponge in the bottom as well. It's really drying, and I'll show you. It just cakes and cakes and cakes, and then when I put it on, doesn't really give me any coverage. It just sort of fills in lines, like it fills in every line on my face and accentuates them. So I hate this. I don't use it ever. It's just really not that great at all. But if you like it, I do know some people who it's like their favorite foundation, but it just doesn't work for me. It doesn't give me coverage, and it only accentuates the dryness on my face. So I guess I should just stay away from powder foundations completely. But this was definitely a miss this month. I keep it in my makeup bag as a mirror. So that's really how much I didn't like it. Okay, and then my song favorites of the month. I know this video is probably like long, you guys are gone now. But if you're watching this far, if you made it this far, good job. I want to do like 3 K-pop songs because you guys know that's mostly what I listen to. I'm going to do 2 American songs for those who don't like K-pop at all. And the 3 K-pop ones are V.I.P's Warrior. V.I.P is a new group that just debuted in the K-pop scene, and their song Warrior is amazing. They have, what is his name? Bang Yongguk, I think his name is. I could be completely wrong on that. And he was in Song Ji-eun's Going Crazy music video as the rapper in that a really long time ago when Song Ji-eun had her own little mini album. Anyways, and he was the rapper in Going Crazy. And he was in that, and now he is the leader in V.I.P, Best, Awesome, Perfect, I think is what it stands for. So anyways, I love their song Warrior. It's really strong and really powerful, and it's a great rap song, and it's on iTunes actually, so you can check that out. But I will of course list all of them in the down bar anyways. And then next is a song by EXO. EXO-K and EXO-M, and that is What Is Love. It just came out. EXO is another group that just debuted from SM Entertainment. I think V.I.P is part of Low-End Entertainment, but I don't know for sure. And they're apparently going to be rival groups this K-pop year, so we'll see what happens with them. But What Is Love is EXO's pre-debut song. So technically they have not debuted completely yet. It is a pre-debut song that SM Entertainment came out with just to sort of curb our interest while we wait, because they've had like 20 teasers if you've heard of EXO. Crazy amount of teasers. SM is going all over the place with them. But What Is Love is really pretty. I do really like it, and it definitely showcases Baekhyun and Dio's, I think is their name. I'm totally awful on names right now. Their vocals, it's really great, and I really do enjoy it. And of course there is a Chinese Mandarin version and a Korean version, XOK and XOM, but I love both of them equally, and there's actually, I think, a split version out there, but I haven't heard it yet. So EXO is definitely on my charts now. And then last but not least is Tiara. And of course Tiara is not a song, but Tiara is a group, and this year and right at the end of last year, Tiara has been on point with everything. Tiara is going crazy right now. Like, I love every single song that they've come out with. And I normally am not a big fan of Tiara. They've had good songs and I'm like, okay, yeah, I like Roly Poly, so on and so forth. But I can't say that I've liked like a lot of songs of theirs collectively, but this month I have loved every single song of theirs. Cry Cry is amazing. Lovey Dovey, I love Lovey Dovey. Love Lovey Dovey. And We Were in Love, which is Tiara and Davichi, and I love Davichi as well. They're my favorite pure vocals group, so I do really like all of Tiara's song right now, and I think they're both really great. American songs. The first one is one that someone showed to me a while ago, and that is Ben Rector, and I think it is White Dress. I will put it in the down bar. And it's a really pretty song. The lyrics are really, really cute, so I do like it. It's about a girl getting married, but it's a really cute song, and really sort of indie. I really like indie music and soft, like folk music. I'm not a big rock or hip hop or anything like that. And then next is Kina Grannis, who, if you ask anyone, is my favorite all-time singer, American singer. She's amazing. I love her to death. And my favorite song of hers currently is her newest one, and that is The One You Say Goodnight To, which is really cute. And it has that indie backdrop again, so that is it for this month. I know this video is probably forever long because I don't know how long I've been sitting up here, but I'll try and cut it down for you guys. I love you guys. Thank you for watching. Comment, like, subscribe, send your requests, and I will see you guys later.